Right, murezimbabwe pasouth africa pane nyaya iri kurema, pane nyaya iri kunyangadza. Vamwe vari kuti zvaitika zvose izvi it was the influence yana Trump, it was the influence yana Elon Musk. Remember vakomana vakasvedza Ramaphosa uko kuWhite House. Remember vakamutaridza mapictures vachiti hey, kuri kuurawa varungu kumafarms, and also vakamutaridza mapictures nemavidhio amalema achichanta that chant of his yekuti kwanzi hey, kill the boer. Isong, it's a song anoti a liberation song, kill the boer, kill the farmer, hey, what handidi vakazvishora vakashati munhu anenge achigozadza stadium akadai so achiimba zvinhu zvakadai sokuti kill a specific group of people, sei asiri mujere munhu handidi. And then Malema anga agara nenyaya yake ino yakanyangadza kubva kunana 2018 yekuti yepublic firearm shooting handidi. So regai tipinde munyaya izere because right now Malema wazopiwa 5 years mujere muzimbabwe nedzimwe 2 years nema 20,000 mafine etc. So the story of Julius Malema's sentencing is a major turning point in South African politics, concluding a legal battle that lasted nearly 8 years. On Thursday, April 16, 2026, Nasuno, the East London Regional Court handed down a sentence that could fundamentally change the leadership of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF. And you know, the funny thing, Zimbabwe, the funny thing is that Judge Wamalema Murungu, can you imagine that? This is a black country. Isusu sevanhu vatema takufana kumira tose tofanoenda mberi tozodii but muso uri judge wauri kutongwa nemurungu munyika yako iyo yauri kutaura. Anyway, and hanzi the crime, the celebratory rifle shot, the case dates back to 2018 during the EFF's 5th anniversary celebrations at Sisa Dukashe Stadium in Mdantsane, East London. A video went viral showing Malema taking what appeared to be an assault rifle from his bodyguard and firing several shots into the air in front of a crowd of roughly 20,000 people. The charges: Malema was convicted on 5 counts, including unlawful possession of a firearm and ammunition, 2, discharging a firearm in a built-up area or public space, a reckless endangerment of person or property. Right. So the defense argument, Malema and his legal team, led by advocate Tembeka Kukai-Toby, argued throughout the trial that the weapon was a toy or a movie prop, firing blanks, and that the act was a symbolic celebratory shot. The sentence and the judge, right? Magistrate Toinette Olivia delivered the sentence of 5 years direct imprisonment. In a judgment, she was notably sharp in a criticism of Malema's defense. Toinette Olivia ndo atachiti murungu, she's South African, of course, a magistrate. We don't know, ndindizozo. Hanzi, the rationale, Judge Olivia called the toy gun defense nonsensical. She emphasized that the act was not impulsive but pre-planned, stating that considerable planning goes into an event of that magnitude and that Malema knew his actions were unlawful. Public safety. Judge Olivia, she highlighted the danger of normalizing celebratory shots, noting that South Africans frequently hear of innocent people and children being killed by stray bullets from similar reckless behavior. And the bodyguard, interestingly, his co-accused and bodyguard, Adrian Snyman, was previously acquitted, creating a point of contention for the defense regarding how the firearm was handled as evidence. Adrian Snyman uyu murungu South African wakaregerebwa, asi ndiye the bodyguard wamalema akamupa pfuti nokuzoitora futi after Malema pedza, but waregerebwa zvese. So controversies around this, the case has been a lightning rod for controversy since its inception. Right, 1, political motives. Malema has consistently claimed the case was a political witch hunt initiated by AfriForum, a civil society group he accuses of targeting him because of his stance on land expropriation and his kill the Boer chance. So first of all, Murezi Baba, toda kumbotaura isusu semaZimbabweans kuti Malema have been very pan-Africanist, have stood with our brothers from South Africa legally and also the undocumented ones, and other Africans from South Africa. He have stood with them and he have been, very vocal. But Malema also is the guy, and not leader, a political party with massive numbers, right? But, to sing a song, Mchiti Me Kill the Boer, I mean, yeah, it's a certain tribe. Although historically these guys have done bad, but Takapaka Mukatura independence. And now it's 20 something years, 30 years after independence. For you to openly be singing a song, you're going to kill, don't play with that word. It's not a good thing. So, I think a lot of people condemn Malema. But to condemn him for singing that song doesn't mean he could asungwe. And also Nyaland, as a matter of fact, I think they killed the boy in excuse, but kana titasa zoti varungu kana AfriForum vanenge vachinyatso kugwadzwa nega. It's the land expropriation, kutora minda zvatakaita kuZimbabwe, zvatakaita muno muZimbabwe, ndo zvinhu zvokuti ndo zvavanenge vaida kuti munhu ngaavharirwe. Because politics dzake idzi and ari kuwana mafollowers nenyaya yekuti vari kuda kutora land back and yavasingadi nayo. All right, number 2. The prop versus reality. The National Prosecuting Authority used the ballistics experts to prove the recoil and muzzle flash were constant with a live semi-automatic rifle, contradicting the EFF's claims that it was a simulation. Right, future as a lawmaker. Under the South African Constitution, any person sentenced to more than 12 months in prison without the option of a fine is disqualified from serving as a member of parliament. If this sentence is upheld, Malema would be forced to vacate his seat and would be barred from running for office for 5 years after his sentence ends. So, Murugu wakuti politically, this is killing Malema politically. In politics, kumpedzera chako. Kurumpedzera, Murugu zvinzura mukuti, kana ukapiwa 5 years, usingabvumi kuti ugone kubhadhara ubude. Automatically, wakutotoregwa chigaro chako chemuparliament. You are disqualified from serving as a member of parliament. And kana sentence yoyo ikatobudira watopiwa sentence Malema, right? Atizuti, but watopiwa sentence. So he is forced now to vacate his seat in parliament, and also after Ari Mujere attended for 5 years could run for presidential in presidential elections. So already murikuzvona kuti 10 years dzabviswa mupolitics dzaMalema. Alright, akaenda kujere 5 years, achibuda mujere uchapedza 45 years asingabvumidzwi kukambena kuti aite president. So it doesn't look good for EFF. It doesn't look good for Malema right now. For EFF, maybe they'll find another leader, but it doesn't look good for Malema right now. And most people, especially African people, will tell you, no, this is not fair. This is not fair. This is not justice. So what happens now? Right. Immediately after the sentencing, Malema's legal team applied for leave to appeal. Right. As of today, Ranas, legal arguments regarding the appeal are ongoing. So the impact of all this, if the appeal is granted, Malema will likely remain out on bail while the case moves to a higher court, the High Court or the Supreme Court of Appeal. If the appeal fails, it marks the end of his era in parliament. So, remember, court cha Judge Malema, chi regional court, and it cheku East London, chingori chi regional court. But obviously, Malema, I think he's resourceful enough. Joguti, he will come through and appeal to High Court, and they will go to the Supreme Court. I really believe that's exactly what is going to happen. So right now zvamurikunzwa kuti vari kutsvaga bail kuti Malema abude on bail, and then nyaya yoenderera kumberi. So mune Zimbabwe, thank you for watching the Mutapa Times. Stay tuned, stay blessed.